Welcome back to Earthbound. We spent a little bit of time getting our crap in gear, and by crap in gear, I mean our gear, not crap. Actually looked at all the equipment we had, went back, figured out where I could get stuff and make stuff. Got Jeff's to make all the stuff that he could make, and he made a spectrum beam. Also, teleported off to Winter's, the top shop we talked about a couple times, because Paula had a frying pan for sale up there that was pretty nice. Otherwise, just kind of shimmied things through. I also grinded us up a couple levels, so we got closer where we're supposed to be, and also to help catch Pooh up with everybody else.
I'll come in here in a second. I want to see if the liquid metal slime's still around.
He should be?
It's B, right?
Beta, yeah.
Gotcha! And smack!
Got advantage too! So for the grinding that I did, I got probably about 5 levels on everybody.
And in one go, I got a level on Jeff. What do you got now?
So yeah, got about 5 levels on everybody.
Oh, and a level on Pooh.
And Pooh. Which caught Pooh up with everybody else, and got all of us up to about where we're supposed to be.
Pyramids.
Yeah, and the hint guy.
I want your sign as an umbrella.
So we're looking for the Big Pyramid.
Is it that one there?
Yep, it's...
With that thing that looks like a sphinx?
Exactly.
I should have been using the map button more for other towns, because I like the little part of the map here.
We haven't... I don't think we've seen Dalam's map.
No, I don't think we have.
But you used it a bunch in Summers, and that was the last major place we were otherwise.
Boy, am I chipping you out.
Yeah, die by dehydration, whatever you say.
No. Oh, it just got worse. Oh, it's gotten even worse.
Gotta remember, even if they're gonna hit Pooh, you can turn around right before they hit you.
I tried to. Oh, wow. That was like all of her HP.
So probably one of the biggest things, especially, and I mentioned this last time, but one of the biggest things now that we're to this point in the game is you've got to get through menus quick. Because the rolling HP is it's a mechanic that they give you so they can do a stupid amount of damage to you and you get off on it. Like, you can get by.
Made that scorpion's day worse.
But what that means, though, is, especially at this point, you can't really use you have to use physical attacks more. Because it'll get through the menu, and not only will it get through the menus faster, but PSI, like the highest level PSI is still pretty alright, but just using PSI for the laughs of it, not really efficient anymore.
I wasn't using it for the laughs of it. I was using it to see if I could, like, just do good damage to that Buka.
Well, again, that's the thing. Just smack him. Admittedly, though, right now, Pooh especially, has really low physical attack. He doesn't have much in the way of a weapon, and he's still the lowest level one of the group.
Oh, nailed it.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to have you, quote-unquote, trick me into it.
Now, this one you would have hit on your own. There is another one after the pyramid that I'll have to point you towards.
I think you said there was 3 in Scaraba total.
Yeah, like, this is our second one.
2 were pretty much you could find on your own, but the third one's like, wow, how were you supposed to find this one? I was just gonna check, see if it... Alright, your shot. How about you? Well, that depends if I'm on Thief, or if I'm on Warrior, or if I'm on a Mage class right now. I'm a Summoner. That was Bahamut.
Well, good job. Now the door's not going to open for anyone. It doesn't have an HP bar. It's part of the environment. You can't just break that.
The Sphinx didn't have an HP bar.
Oh, no, it did, actually.
Oh. Okay. Let me go into the source code real quick. Door equals open, yes. I am also a technomancer.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but I can't argue with results. So we got a thing. Oh, we need a Hawkeye. Gotta keep that in mind.
Tried to go down and it wouldn't let me.
We did it!
So what happens if you get that wrong?
I don't know, I think he
you
just...
fight something?
I don't know. I don't remember... I don't think he...
Because, I mean, the star pattern...
I'm sure he doesn't make you fight anything, but I feel like he, like, yells at you. Or whatever.
Because, like, the star pattern's pretty easy to remember.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wonder what this is.
Yeah, I feel like he just yells at you and says, like, you cannot be permitted to enter, or whatever, and then you can just try again. Hey, what's that thing of bandages laying on the floor?
Isn't this about the time that, like, in emulators before they cracked it, like, Earthbound would be like,
I don't remember.
Because I remember it's, like, it's either in the museum or around the pyramid that, like, it detects whether you're using a pirated copy or not. And then it's like, we'll just give you a shit ton of enemies to deal with.
I don't know, to be honest. Like, if you're talking about the copy protection, then I honestly cannot say.
I think it's
because I know there's some interesting copy protection that happened with Earthbound, but I cannot remember anything about it.
How is the mummy a fierce shattered man?
Well, he's a shattered man. So Fierce Shattered Man has 516 HP,
And he's dead.
0 PP.
He also gave a big hug to Paula and I guess stopped her movement for a turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, left the present. It's a mummy rat.
So he's mildly weak to freeze, very susceptible to paralysis. Otherwise...
Did that hieroglyph just move? Wonder what that's about. Oh, it's an enemy!
What was that thing called?
Guardian hieroglyph.
Guardian hieroglyph. Guardian hieroglyph has 470 HP, 126 PP.
That mummy rat was good. That almost did 300 damage to it.
Weak to fire. Susceptible to hypnosis. Otherwise, they cast a lot of PSI.
Ta-da!
Ah!
There's a viper inside.
It bites you.
Wizard combo. Wizard snake combo.
Yeah, I will say I think this is around the time.
The lethal asp hieroglyph.
And making me look up something else. That one has 458 HP and can probably poison you, would be my guess. Weak to freeze, susceptible to paralysis and hypnosis.
Weak to everyone smashing him in the face, apparently.
He cannot actually poison you. He mostly just hurts you, and he can bind you, though.
Bastard uses a wrap attack.
Yeah.
A Gen 1 wrap attack.
Yeah, I do think, though, this is probably around the time especially that moves like Thunder are going to be less effective. Just because of that... Kind of because of the rolling HP, again. Because
you don't want to do things that take up too much time.
Yeah, like Thunder takes a long time, and it, like, friggin' it doesn't even hit anything half the time. So you're kind of using, like,
Oh, God. I thought that was...
The Petrified
Royal Guard.
So you're I feel like at this point you're kind of either going for the big whammies or just meleeing them. But the upside is now that we've leveled everybody up some and got everybody's gear up some, except for Pooh, even your melee attacks do pretty alright. So this guy has 573 HP, pretty strong defense, so you're probably not going to be doing a ton of damage to him. He can be paralyzed. Otherwise, he mostly just hits you.
I did a thing you were saying and you didn't even pay attention. Where Paula got hit for mortal damage and I went like, oh, I gotta heal her real quick, and then I gotta go through everyone else's thing.
Yeah, especially when they're rolling a... Like, generally, if everybody's kind of sitting there doing whatever, then you have a little more freedom. But, like, especially if somebody gets hit by something or you think somebody's gonna get hit by something, man.
It's kind of like that thing I told you in Dragon Quest, was the whole, like, you have to really be predictive on your turns.
Yeah.
So during the whole transition thing, I noticed that sarcophagus was actually hiding a hole. But there's nothing I can do with it, apparently. So I just continue on.
I would actually go up into the upper left.
How about you shut your face?
Okay.
I'm elemental here. I dare to be stupid.
Well, and like when there's only friggin' one guy too at this stage of the game, like a friggin' smash attack will finish it.
In this episode, I've gotten everyone a level. Ooh, healing gamma.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. I got some PSI when I was grinding up a little bit.
Oh, what PSI did you get?
So I got... Let's see here.
Oh, you got hammer gamma.
I got hammer gamma. What else did we get?
No, I don't think
I want to say a...
Was it Hypnosis Omega?
I
don't know if we had that
I'm
yet.
sure we got a Hypnosis or a Paralysis or something, but I don't remember.
Shield Beta?
No, I think we already had that. I may have gotten like a...
It wasn't Life Up Gamma, we already had that.
I got something for Paula.
Let's see what Paula's got.
Freeze Omega. So I know that's the one I got for Paula, for sure. And that's like... You don't get much better than that. That's your best single target PSI.
Did you get his Gamma ones, or did we? I think we already had that.
I think maybe I got some of them.
I think maybe... Because I think we already had Gamma Freeze. I
Yeah,
don't think we had Gamma Thunder.
Yeah, I'm sure I got at least one of them. But regardless, you're seeing now, this is all the fancy stuff we got. Maybe I got some of those shields too, because I saw some weird shields in there.
Ah.
By the way, for the grinding, I went to,
Did you go to the Thunder Cave?
Delam.
Yeah, the Thunder Cave.
In the Thunder Cave. So, I ran all the way through to the end. Yeah, ran all the way through to the end, got the, where the thing...
Yeah,
the sanctuary. Yeah, got to the sanctuary, and just went into the room right before that. All the enemies run away from you in there, and if you can hit an enemy from behind, and it's only one enemy, you just insta-win and get 3,000 experience.
Wow.
If there's more than one enemy, then you do have to fight them. But as long as you get that back attack, even if it's two enemies, you can generally get a win before they even get a turn.
I like this about the staircases, because it looks like you should be able to hit the top on this, but no, there's just one singular plane. You can't even move up or down to look like you're going to the side. It's just you only move down or up. So.
Yeah, they made it a proper staircase. When you can just catch one of these guys, it's like you just kill them. Don't worry about it, because you can kill them before they can even do anything.
There's that bug down there. It's gonna bug me.
You know, I can't figure out what that bug would be.
We're about to find out.
All right.
An
arachnid!
It's arachnid!
With like 3 exclamation points. So the arachnid So there's actually 2 different arachnids in this game. One of them only has 1 exclamation point, and this one has 3. So the arachnid has 344 HP. The arachnid times 3 has 344 HP and probably poisons you.
It also got smashed by a frying pan, so...
So, you know, that's that. Susceptible to fire, susceptible to freeze, susceptible to paralysis, and brain shock. He can poison you, or hit you, or bind you. So he can do a lot of, like, very unhappy things, but he can also just kind of get smeared.
Also, apparently, the hieroglyph can give you a cold somehow.
Oh, yeah, I think he can do that, too. That's, healing alpha, I think?
Yeah, I need to... I was gonna do that with Pooh in the fight, but Ness just went like... BAM! So, that was the end of that.
It's like, well, I mean, we could finish this fight. So deep in every... Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that was the cold, okay.
Yeah.
So deep in every pyramid, worth its salt, there's a lot of treasure.
I just wanted to get on the staircase before that guy started, so you're not cutting yourself off from anything. I was just gonna say that's the Alina principle. When we go like, I need to put strategy in the game. The hell you say? So apparently Jeff can learn a PSI. It's called bottle rockets.
Costs 0 PP.
Ta-da! It's more snakes in the face.
Ah!
Ooh,
So-
speed capsule.
So all the treasure in this dungeon
8,
is actually at the end.
1.
There's some stuff, nice stuff, like speed capsule, so we can check this crap.
I'm gonna give this to Ness, because Ness needs some speed. Unless you say otherwise.
Ah, you can do whatever you want.
Because it was either... Because Jeff is like 25 speed, but I think it's fine, really.
It's probably better for Ness to be faster, too, because he can cast stuff in a pinch, and it's better to get that off. Ta-da!
Couple life noodles.
I mean, there's neat
Don't.
stuff in here.
Don't give it a shroom. Don't. Oh, you gave it a shroom. No, I'm never gonna get over that.
Not to say that a cup of life noodles and a speed capsule are bad. But I like prizes that are a little less consumable.
I just had a thought, and it's just me. What's that Beatles album cover? The one where they're walking. It's Abbey Road, right?
I think.
The one where they're
Crossing the street?
Yeah, the crosswalk
Yeah.
and everything. I wonder, do any of them step out of step awkwardly from each other? Like how Paul's character is like stepping differently from everyone else. Because I had this weird realization as they were walking in a straight line and got stopped at the side. I was like, are they out of step? Is one out of step with the others?
I'm gonna have to frame advance through this and see what we see.
Because, you know, there's that whole... I mean, I don't think you're really going to notice it because sprites, limitations, and everything. But I just had that, like... There's a lot of Beatles references in here. Paula's in here.
Yeah, it would just have to... It'd just have to be like friggin' Jeff is in his straight down animation when everyone else is in their step animation or something.
It was just one of those things like, is that something nobody's ever figured out yet?
Man, we're going way down here.
I think I just...
By the way, this thing really doesn't like you.
Oh, okay. I thought this was actually... I thought it was
This is a boss.
Okay. I thought it was one of the other ones because I hit the button to talk to it. And I thought it was like, oh, it just must have scooted over a bit.
So it's not the worst boss in the world, but I would do prep stuff for it. Just...
The Guardian General.
I'm just thinking in terms of, like casting shields or whatever.
Physical shield?
So, yeah, I don't know yet. So he has 831 HP, way less than a lot of bosses we fought up until now, so it shouldn't be too nasty. But 109 offense, 214 defense. So that HP is going to last him a lot longer than it has any right to. He will hurt you, drain PP, hurt you, hurt you, hurt you, and lower your stats. Yeah, physical shield.
Yeah, you kept saying hurt you, hurt you, hurt you, and all I was hearing was...
Physical shield, that's pretty much what he does.
I'm gonna re-up the shield on Paula. gonna have Paula use Omega, because why not? We have the
he's okay to fight. He's okay to freeze.
I'm gonna shoot a big bottle rocket at him.
Sure.
And then Pooh will also up on the shields.
Oh yeah, get some of that Sigma.
Did you call me, X? No, we'll deal with you later.
Okay, 298, 480, he's like almost dead already. That's like 600 of his 800 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, so the beta that Nest casted is the one that reflects damage.
Well, it was on Paula, but it didn't reflect.
It may have been overwritten by Pooh's.
Might have, yes. No. I just noticed the PP cost of that. 40?
Yeah. That's... Like, we're getting to the point where I think we're getting to the point where the use of physical and PSI is kind of splitting, to where you only generally use PSI when you really need to murder something.
One.
Yeah.
And liquid metal slime's worth more than that.
And the PP cost reflects that. And, like, you could go down a spell and use, like... I mean, I probably would have used beta instead of alpha, but whatever.
Well, I used alpha and it killed him, so I think I'm justified my decision.
Really. Like, I don't know what your physical attack would have done against him, to be honest. With
Nobody
that much
got a physical attack off, so...
I was gonna say, with that much defense, probably not much.
I think I was just gonna stick with PP, because the way you were talking about his defense was like, woo! I was like, yeah, let's just stick with PSI attacks.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There's a lot of guys in this room. Anybody else want some?
How about you? I didn't like what he was selling, so I told him no solicitation. And then he looked at me as if I was stupid, and I was like, it's a word that means we're not buying.
And then he coughed on us and we got sick.
So then I punched him in the face and killed him.
A rain pendant! Okay, that's the first piece of real nice crap in here. Ness can equip that, because...
Oh. I gotta switch it over with him with something else.
Because there are two different types of body equipment. There are pendants and charms. The pendants give, like, 10 more defense than the charms. I think the charms give, like, more luck or something. I don't know exactly.
See what this one says. Freeze attacks. Yeah, I guess the charms just more luck.
But the pendants all protect against either a status effect or an element or something, and have much better defense. So we can replace that crystal charm with the rain pendant and get, like, what was that, 12 defense?
13, I
13
think.
Defense?
Hey, what does this do? Oh, there's that spooky, remember this?
Something important just happened. So it's just gonna be a hoof, but we gotta hoof it back.
Oh god, all these stairs. Am I really that fat? I realize I'm 12 and I got some pudginess on me, but I can't be that fat.
Look, I'm 12, it's baby fat.
That coffin turned into...
It's a reminder that the fierce shattered man can be paralyzed. Just for everybody out there. Oh, healing.
It's what you get when you got a bunch of games that have to continually say cure in a different way. It's like, oh, how do you cure in this game? Oh, it's simple. You use the rainwater spell or something like that. It's like, really?
Is it the cure spell? Is it the healing spell? Is it the...
No, cure actually cures you of any ailments you have. Healing revives you.
But what if you want HP back?
We use the hurt spell. What kind of stupid game would ever have a hurt spell? I'm gonna play Dragon Quest. What, they called it hurt? And it hurts? It's not a healing spell at all.
I mean, as long as it does what... I had moved! I mean, as long as it does what it says it does.
Can I get you to move?
I like the way he's just like... Oh.
Can I get you to move a little more?
I don't think he's gonna. Or at least if he is, I think it's gonna be at you. But you can probably make it to the pit. Ooh, that looks fancy.
I'm gonna grab it. Wait, haven't I seen this in a movie before?
Boulder lands on you.
Yeah, see, that's not gonna be funny when you get 75, mister. It wasn't funny when Matt knocked down my door. Yeah, sure. Hey, a Hawkeye.
Hey, that's right. We in our little hieroglyph
I
thing.
can be a mediocre Avenger. Yay! Everyone gets the joke.
And when we got the in the hieroglyph thing, it said something about needing a Hawkeye.
It's for some place called the Deep Darkness.
Yeah. Quit coughing on everybody. You don't even have lungs. Okay, so before you jump down that pit, that is an actual good coffin on the other side and not an enemy.
That on the wall, that is an enemy. Ta-da!
And it's a diamond band! Give that crap to Ness. Because Ness only has the platinum band equipped. Everybody else has a diamond band because we bought a bunch of them in Summers, but they're expensive. And you get one here. So we can give that to Ness. So between recordings, I gave Ness kind of... When I had to make a decision, I gave him our worst equipment. Because he's pretty tanky.
Whoa! Oh.
That could have gone worse. Let's skedaddle.
23 skidoo.
Kind of funny seeing Ness with more HP than anyone else. And yet he's missing the most HP.
Well, he also got hit a lot, so there's that.
Pooh's getting pretty tanky too. And you know what we could use right now? A butterfly. I don't think there's a butterfly in here though. We're almost out though, thank heavens.
I mean, I am getting kind of hungry.
Ness, that's not even a butterfly.
What is it? It's a hieroglyph. How are you eating that? I don't know.
Same way they've been punching us.
They're made of hard light.
You're eating light.
You're eating ink. Ugh. Made it through the door.
Yay!
I told you I made it through the door.
What the heck? Heck are you?
Well done! I'm Master Roshi! I love boobs. That's my whole joke. There's also the fact that I'm a great martial artist, but, you know, boobs is my joke. It is hard to read, like, old Dragon Ball. Because he goes in way too hard on that joke for Roshi.
It was nice seeing when you actually saw him step up and actually be like a good martial artist.
His Jackie Chun fight with Goku.
Yeah,
that is a masterpiece.
Like just where you're reminded that like
they called
he's been comic relief, but like he can actually kick butt.
They called him the god of martial arts for a reason.
Yep. The way of the Star Storm.
But you don't have a Smash Ball.
I guess he's gonna teach him where it is. Oh, there we go.
Giga Slash.
There's only one answer. What? Let's beat him up. Don't listen to him, Pooh.
I got a better one than the Star Storm. Kame. Just kidding. Special
Wrong,
bean cannon.
wrong game.
Alright, fine. Kazapple.
Look, Pooh, don't just go with every random old man who shows up and wants to take you somewhere and teach you about a star storm.
Actually, he was there at Dalam, remember?
I mean, yeah, but he's still a random old man. That just means he's talked to him twice.
And that's how you make friends in video games and Japanese media.
I mean,
talk twice and then you're friends for life.
I guess that's true. If you've seen him twice...
Pooh would die for you. Also, it probably explains why my offensive spells, there was like one there that was completely blank for some reason. And also...
Just a heads up, like Pooh said he's gonna come back real quick. He may not, because if he doesn't try hard enough, he's just not coming back.
And if the people of the world really want peace, then they will have no other recourse but to give peace. This is Superman 4 in us here right now. It's like we really gotta believe hard to get that thing.
Well, that was long and arduous, but we made it. We're out the other side of the pyramid. We got a whole desert ahead of us.
So, if I walk out here, is there gonna be another 100% mole?
No.
Dang. We did get talked to, and I think this is the sweaty desert.
I don't know. I mean, it is, but I don't know what the story is exactly. I'll just say, until next time, everyone, when we go explore the bottom half of this desert. There is no mole here, by the way, but I know where another one is. We'll see it soon enough.
It's on my face.